What's up? This is King Vox, and today I want to talk about the Lahn a little bit. And I always do these little videos for the new classes and kind of give you guys my opinion. My honest opinion is that she's kind of bland. I don't really see myself like when you first play her, you're excited because it's a new class, obviously. But then you get to a point where she just feels kind of like lackluster, you know, and you're just like, okay, well. You know, the fact that she's a new class kind of wears off on you, and she becomes basic. Now, if I could compare her to any class, I would compare her to like a Kuno. Meanwhile, mind you guys, we don't have her awakening yet, but from the videos and stuff like that I've seen, you know, of her playing, mostly from Riku. She looks bland. Like, her awakening doesn't look much different than her pre-awakening. And what I mean by that is the attacks are kind of similar. They're slash medium range kind of situation. Like I said, she feels like a Kuno. So if you're a Kuno main and you're looking for another class to play, this could definitely be another alternative or whatever, because she is fast. Right now I don't have movement speed, so you're not gonna see how fast I'm actually moving, but you can kind of see that I attack kind of fast. I do have max now, mind you, the damage, because I don't have my awakening right now, is very low, and that's actually why I've actually been debating whether to just hold off on leveling until her awakening comes. I did end up leveling up a Kazarka for her. As you can see, the freaking durability is already gone. Thank goodness I have a tent, or I wouldn't be able to grind at all. And even with the tent, it's sometimes a nightmare. I mean, literally every 10 minutes I have to go and repair, you know. So that's a thing. But overall, I think, to be honest, with bias aside of it's a new class, I will rate this class in a 1 to 10 and a level of fun. I would give her probably a 5.5 out of 10 as far as like fun goes. And it's crazy because I love Kuno, but to be honest, she's not awakened. Now, here's the thing about these classes. These classes are the classes that are very fun in PvP, and I would call her combo heavy, but the combos aren't complicated or difficult. They're actually really fun to pull off, and they're very straightforward. Now, mind you, the combos I do are for pre-awakening, so everything's going to change once we get the awakening, but I kind of wanted to state that, or whatever, for people that don't really care about grinding too much, or people that life skill. If you life skill for most of your stuff, I mean, like, the only thing you'll have to do is grind her to 60, and then you're fine, because you probably already have another character to 61 if you're just purely to the point where you're just life skilling for money, right? So for Kuno people, this is a really good class for you because it feels really good. The difference is Kuno feels good in PvE as well. This class, however, it kind of feels like the Dark Knight in PvE, where it's kind of like, you know, although her skills are AoE and she has all this spinning stuff, you know. Oh, my weapon just broke. Let me see if I can even kill this guy with a broke weapon. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can throw out the tent really fast. We can. And this is kind of how I've been surviving, guys. Oh, goodness. But back to what I was saying. The Kuno can grind really easy, and this character feels like a Dark Knight. But in PvP, so far, like, I've done a lot of PvP, and I know I've seen some videos of some people saying, oh, you shouldn't PvP with her and pre-awakening, but she actually deals a decent amount of damage. Like, I've actually been able to like drop people that has like 290 and 300 DP. I should have actually recorded that, whatever, but she has some damage on her, and she has dots, which are really cool. I'll show you guys right now, actually. So I'll do this skill, then I'll go like that, and let me see. So as you can see, I have 2 dots on them, and like one's poison and one's bleed, and it's really nice in PvP. Let me see. I don't know if I hit all of them, but yeah, you can see it kind of ticking down on the health. But in PvP, it's really nice because you can do a really good combo. You know what I'm saying? And then follow up with that, and you can pretty much, hold on, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to jump the other way. But you can pretty much do this, boom, jump out and turn around and fly away, and kind of, and if they don't have pots, they're kind of screwed because the poison and the bleed together will take about like 25% of their health. It's kind of funny. It doesn't do that much damage in PvE, but I'm telling you, in PvP, it's really cool. And that stuff doesn't matter how much DP or anything like that it has, because it ticks. I think it just ticks for a certain amount. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the wizard lava font and stuff like that, where it does like 100 damage every couple of seconds, and it lasts for like 30 seconds or some dumb shit like that. So these ones don't last quite as long, but you can kind of refresh them and keep them up permanently on a target, and it's just cool. It's just cool. So I can come over here. Whoosh. Now, as far as skills for grinding, this is probably, I'll show you guys exactly what skills I use, because these skills actually make grinding so much better. You guys don't even know. So, I don't worry about upping F yet until I get enough. This is what I'm maxing out next, but my go-to, this skill right here gets completely deletes things. This is another one that gets adds into the combo. Let me see. You definitely have to get this skill. Something I can't even pronounce it. I'm not gonna even try. It's too like anyway, you want this skill. It's your shift Q, which does a massive AoE, and it has a long cooldown, but it's a really nice skill. It reduces DP, so you can actually start off with that if you wanted to. Another skill is blooming nether flower. I guess I pronounced that right. The damage is kind of low, but to be honest, you ain't really got much to choose from. These skills, I got them, and they don't seem worth it at all, so I haven't got it. But the next one, like I said, I'm gonna max out this one, and then I'm going to max out this one, which is the down left mouse button. Also, her auto attack is really nice. This as well, Moon Slash, because it pretty much, while using Moon Dance in certain situations, to be honest with you guys, I don't know how the hell or when the hell this thing pops. It's kind of funny. So it's just, you just pretty much stand still and just hold the left mouse button, and it does it, and it does kill the mobs fairly fast, to be honest. Like, if you just want to just like literally just hold down the mouse button. And it's funny because sometimes I feel like the auto attack she does more damage than the actual skills, and I'll demonstrate that right now. Let's pop that for some more damage. So as you can see, it just kind of like chews through mobs. Now I just use her skill. And sometimes it's funny because you don't really have a lot of skills to work with. Her damage actually, and as far as PvE, her damage is a bit on the low side. Mind you, I only have 167 AP right now, but it shouldn't take this long or whatever to kill this guy. And I'm using the accuracy offhand as well, so accuracy is not really a problem or issue here. And I have way over the AP needed for this place. I guess the awakening just makes that much more of a difference. But I just wanted to kind of talk here. I'm not going to talk you guys to death here. I'll make another video in the future once I level her up and get better weapons and her awakening comes out. That's when you can expect another video on her. And also, when her awakening comes out, I might test some combos and stuff like that and see what I can give you guys. It would just be pointless for me to give you a PvP combo on her right now, pre-awakening, just because, you know, when awakening comes out, you're gonna obviously want to prioritize your awakening stuff. Now, as far as, you know, the rebam skills and all that stuff, we don't really have them yet. That's why I thought she was going to release with those and then her absolutes, and I was like, oh, she releases with the absolute, it's fine, I can absolutely grind her to 60, you know, just based off of those alone without the awakening. But they don't, so she doesn't have that. She doesn't have anything really. Her passives are kind of lackluster. They're about 2% attack speed, 2% movement speed, which is about, you know, dog doo-doo. I don't want to just, like I said, I'm not going to talk to you guys to death. That's the end of this video. You guys have a blessed day. This has been King Vox, and I'm out.